Hello, hello, beloved. I hope that you're doing great, feeling blessed and highly favored. We're going to be doing a new moon manifestation here for a new reality to create a new version of ourselves, anything that you're trying to call in. So I'm going to be using the 2 cup quantum method as well as scripting or writing, whatever it is that we need to tell the universe. Okay. So before we set up, I will ask you to take a minute and try to think of whatever it is that you're trying to bring in that can be magical yet practical. Okay. Because that is what the full moon in Taurus is all about. I love the energy of Taurus because Taurus always, and most than likely, will always get you from the beginning point to the end point to where it is that you will reap success. Okay. So we have this new moon taking place at this time, April 27th, 28th, 29th. I don't work directly, for those of you that do know me, I don't work directly in the exact date, but wait a day or two to work on it because other people are doing their thing. There's too much energy going on. Everything's just, a little chaotic. But we have this full moon taking place in November 5th. So once you know what you're going to be asking about, okay, I'm going to ask you to get maybe brown paper, any piece of paper, any red ink, pink or blue, no black, okay? All right, we're going to need a candle that maybe is not lit, but I already had this lit because I was doing a live stream. Some salt, 2 cups, and one with water. Okay. So this is where things get interesting. All right. Before we start writing anything down, I'm going to ask you to get your sheet of paper and we're going to tear because you're going to need to activate the paper, whatever is going down here. Okay. So you're going to tear towards you as you're bringing it to you. Shift the paper. You rip. I already had ripped this one. I'm going to rip this one because I wrote something in the other side, the date in black ink. Okay. And then we shifted again. I ripped the rip. Okay. Right. In this moment, you already know what you're going to be asking for. So this could be something of your health, family, self-love, self-reflection, self-work, could be romance, business. So what we're going to do is we're going to write the date that is of the full moon. So that is November 5th, 2025. And I need you to be so clear with what you want, with whatever is that you're going to be manifesting. So in this case, before I even start writing whatever it is that I need down, I will call upon divine protection because we're not creating a circle of protection. Anytime that you maybe go to sleep, you will use prayer or meditate with prayer, call in your divine team, call upon the divine, Jesus Christ, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua. I already said Jesus Christ, but anybody who you connect with, to each their own, right? So we're going to be calling in, I'm going to be calling in Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe. I call upon Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Gabriel to come protect this energy field, to come protect all those that are connected at this time and all those that need protection. May any negative energy be blind, be muted, silenced, left death, and tied down so they don't come infiltrate anything here. In the name of unconditional love, and so it is. Okay, so if you want to set the mood, you can put some music, meditation music for whatever that you're trying to manifest. So here's the good part. We're going to write things as if they are already happening to you. So if you're trying to manifest a partner, I don't know your business, but just to put it out there, like, I am so freaking lucky. I have such a loving partner who makes spanky to me every day for I don't know how many hours, yada yada. So you can envision that, write that down. We are so in love. He cares about me. She cares about me so much. This love is agape love for me. This person does this, that. I mean, be very specific. Please try to go more in the feeling wise and the spiritual wise more than looks. And of course, you can manifest and call that in. But here's like, I am very proud of myself. I have started my business. I am now making soaps. Well, I don't know your business, but I'm making soaps. I have 2K, 3K coming in at least a month, yada, yada, yada. Yes, sometimes it's long hours, but I have all the help that I need, employees, yada, 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 all that you need to put in there. Okay. Make it as clear as possible. Once you have that all down, send love to yourself, anybody else involved, right? And I'm going to invite you to once that is done and written, you sign your name, date of birth, and just leave it as so. Okay. Once we have the music playing, I mean, you don't have to. What I would invite you to do, we're going to use a 2-cup quantum method. Some of you might not know about it, right? But with this with the water is our current reality of what's taking place right now, right? This is our new reality. This is our new reality. So sometimes we get to speak and talk about it. Since you already have your letter, I would invite you to transfer this is your old life into the new, and have in mind in the hands that I'm putting this in, because this is a life that you already have, things that are tangible to you that you get to release. And this is what you're welcoming in. I mean, if you use your other hand, right, as your receiving hand, then by all means do whatever's that you need to do. So this is my current life, new life. I'm going to say everything and read here and stand in my heart space when I'm talking to the cup and calling everything in, like speaking directly to it. If you have people around you and you don't want to be too loud about it, I mean, you can think it and just ask if you're still, whispering it to the cup. Thank you, divine. Thank you, universe. Thank you, Mary Magdalene, Joshua, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, for protecting me in this energy space and allowing, creating space for me to do my quantum jump carefully, in the most loving energy, in essence, to myself and anybody else involved. Because I know that I shift and they shift too. So we read our letter, transfer our current reality, grab some salt, because we need to call in and bless. I mean, some people don't like to add the salt. I would highly suggest for you to do so. And you bless your new reality in the name of unconditional love. And so it is. And you drink it. All the way through. Now, what you do with this, right? You're all done with that. Going to take your letter, whatever numbers that you connect with. I connect with usually the number 3 and the number 8. So I would choose 8 this time because my paper is a little big. So have in mind. So you're going to bring the paper towards you. So it's 1, right? 2. That will shift to where it's on the way that I would receive. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And what we do from now, you will leave this in a space where only you will know where this is at. Okay. Set an alarm in your phone or wherever that you can for the date of November 5th. I will highly invite you to do this. This is how I manifest, not just for this date. I am a Taurus rising, so it does come in a lot in my favor. But whenever is that I did start my journey, I would write new realities for myself. Years after, I'm talking about 2 years after, I found these journals, right? And I went through them and I got a highlighter and highlighted everything that manifested for me. I'm not going to lie that not everything that I put out there manifested for me. Why? Because I was not in this energy to receive. Eventually, it did come through for me, But have in mind that this is you just being in that space, and we're putting it away so you don't think about it. In some cases, where if you're asking to have a BBL body and that sort of thing, I mean, again, magic plus practicality. So you know that you're not going to get the BBL, but you want accusations of a BBL body, start exercising. Start looking into glute exercises or whatever's that you need to do. Okay, I send you all my love. I hope this helped. We shall see what happened and what manifests for you into whatever's that you're creating this new reality for you. I love you so, so much. Until next time. Namaste.